Negative v at 5v is positive 4v. Negative 10p at 8p is negative 2p. Negative 2k at 10k is positive 8k. Negative 3y subtract 6y is negative 9y. 2 multiplied by n is 2n. 2 multiplied by positive 10 is positive 20. 8 multiplied by 9u is 72u. And 8 multiplied by positive 10 is positive 80. 6 multiplied by 3a is 18a. 6 multiplied by positive 8 is positive 48. Positive 7 multiplied by 4a is positive 28a. Positive 7 multiplied by negative 9 is negative 63. 18a add 28a is 46a. And positive 48 subtract 63 is negative 15. Nine multiplied by 9f is 81f. 9 multiplied by positive 6 is positive 54. Negative 8 multiplied by 5f is negative 40f. Negative 8 multiplied by negative 3 is positive 24. 81f subtract 40f is 41f. Positive 54 add 24 is positive 78. 20 and 16 have a common factor of 4. 4 multiplied by 5w makes 20w, and 4 multiplied by positive 4 makes positive 16. 60 and 50 have a common factor of 10. 10 multiplied by 6b makes 60b, and 10 multiplied by negative 5 makes negative 50. 6 and 15 have a common factor of 3. Both terms contain a t. 3t multiplied by 2t is 6t squared. 3t multiplied by negative 5q is negative 15tq. 15 and 35 have a common factor of 5, and both terms contain a c. 5c multiplied by 3c makes 15c squared, and 5c multiplied by positive 7r makes positive 35cr. The inverse of subtract 2 is add 2. The inverse of multiply by 3 is divide by 3. So h equals 4. Inverse of subtract 8 is add 8. So 5z equals 35. The inverse of multiply by 5 is to divide by 5. So z equals 7. Expand the brackets. 7 multiplied by m is 7m. 7 multiplied by negative 9 is negative 63. And that still equals negative 42. The inverse of subtract 63 is to add 63. So 7m equals 21. The inverse of multiply by 7 is divide by 7. So m equals 3. Again, start by expanding the brackets. 2 multiplied by s is 2s. 2 multiplied by positive 8 is positive 16. And it still equals 18. The inverse of add 16 is subtract 16. So 2s equals 2. And the inverse of multiply by 2 is divide by 2. So s equals 1. Move all the letters to the left, so the inverse of subtract is add 7g. So positive 7g subtract g is 6g. Still have plus 9, and it still equals positive 45. Opposite of add 9 is subtract 9. So 6g equals 36. And the inverse of multiply by 6 is divide by 6. So g equals 6. Again, move all the letters to the left. So the opposite of a positive j is a negative j. 9j subtract j is 8j. I've still got a negative 4, and on this side I've still got positive 36. The inverse of subtract 4 is add 4. So 8j equals 40. The inverse of multiply by 8 is divide by 8. So j equals 5. FOIL. Firsts is e squared. Outers, positive 9e. Inners, negative 6e. And lasts, negative 54. E squared, positive 9e subtract 6e is positive 3e, and I've still got negative 54 on the end. Firsts is x squared. Outers is negative 2x. Inners, negative 1x. And lasts, positive 2. So I've got x squared, negative 2x subtract 1x is negative 3x, add 2. These are going to factorise to 2 brackets. Now to make 40, that's 1 times 40, 2 times 20, 4 times 10, or 5 times 8. Which of those also add up to 14 is the 4 and the 10. So we're going for 2 brackets, both starting t plus. To make 21, do 1 times 21 or 3 times 7. But to add up to 10, it must be 3 and 7. Inverse of divide by 9 is multiply by 9. So I get y subtract 63 equals negative 54. The inverse of subtract 63 is to add 63. So y equals 9. The inverse of divide by 10 is to multiply by 10. So w plus 90 equals 100. The inverse of add 90 is subtract 90. So w equals 10. No need to multiply because they've got the same amount of p's, so I can get straight on and subtract. So positive 7 subtract negative 10. Positive 7 subtract negative 10 is 17. And 58 subtract negative 78 is 136. Inverse of multiply by 17 is divide by 17. Which gives me an answer of 8. Now I take my first equation, which is 2p plus 7v. Now I now know v is 8 equals 58. 7 eighths of 56. Opposite of add 56 is subtract 56. And the inverse of multiply by 2 is divide by 2. So p equals 1. This time the b's don't balance, so we need to start by doing some multiplying. So I've got 6 on the bottom, so I need to multiply the top equation, everything, by 6, which will give me 6b plus 48z equals 24 multiplied by 6 is 204. The top equation has 1b, so if I multiply the bottom equation by 1, nothing happens. And then I can do my subtraction. Positive 48 subtract positive 8. Is 40. 204 subtract 84 is 120. Inverse of multiply by 40 is divide by 40. So z equals 3. Go back to my top equation again. I've got b plus 8, z is 3, equals 34. 8 3s are 24. The inverse of add 24 is subtract 24. So b equals 10.